Good morning, everyone. I am Vishnu Jagtap, and in front of all of you, I am presenting the Indian Express newspaper headline. So, first of all, low value loans fueling NPS in education sector. Next, storm in house over Karges, dog remark. BJP say apologize, he does not. Next, center sounds COVID alert. Ask states to track positive sample. Next, winter session may end Friday. Next, BJP Shinde claim MVA dislodged in rural Maharashtra. Opposition says exaggeration. Exaggeration. Next, this BCCI pitch specialist is also a factory owner, MBA, ex-athlete. Next, on page number 2, in that invest in a business friendly UP Yogi Adityanath. Next, brand UP goes global, GIS 23 said to be historic. Next, UP hopes for biz investment from US Canada. Then on page number 3, in that minimum temperature dips to 20 degrees Celsius. Next, BMC chief restricts all civic officials, barring a few from speaking to media. Next, government tells SC would not proceed with the delimitation process. Next, man gets life sentence for rape of minor girl during lockdown. Next, armed with expert training, volunteers from Valvia College help younger student dodge cyber criminals. Then on page number 4, in that low value loan fueling NPA, it's in हो गया. Next, BJP Shindi claim MVA dislodged in rural areas. Opposition says exaggeration. Then next on page number 5, in that sitting SC vaccination, CBI 6 extension of stay on bailing order for Anil Deshmukh. Next, part of State Highway 4 Mumra Y junction flyover to be shut for traffic. Next, tolerance to fair criticism democracy's hallmark SC. Next, Palande gets bail but will remain in custody in CBI case. Next, High Court stays trial court proceedings against man accused of misusing diplomatic post. Next, Chota Rajan discharged in murder case of JJ Hospital shootout accused. Then on page number 6, in that opposition rises heat, 6 Shinde's resignation. Next, girls being trapped in interfaith marriages, they face atrocities. Pendanis in assembly. Next, will probe misappropriations in BMC purchase of medicines, CM. Next, one lane of Gohale bridge to reopen in March, another next December, assembly told. Next, Jayant Patil rise height of dams on rivers flowing into Karnataka to rein it in. Next, on page number 7, in that co-op societies amendment bill referred to joint house panel. Next, drug abuse issue chose in Lok Sabha. Members urge government to take remedial steps without laxity. Next, PM makes strong pitch for use promotion of millet local sports. Next, constitutional bodies being misused. JD MP. Next, in Rajya Sabha, opposition slams government during debate on appropriation bills. Then on page number 8, in that Mantralaya peon among 3 held for duping job aspirant. Next, SC reserves verdict in Godrej and Boise plea against land acquisition for bullet train project. Next, SC ask women to deposit rupees 1 lakh as precondition to hear plea against Vadhavan hospitalization. Next, caste discrimination complaint. ST-SC panel gives clean chit to former MUVC. Then we comes to page number 9, in that GRSC launches anti-submarine designed by it. Next, BJP youth wing leader held for bulldozing house in land grab bid. Next, Project 75 fifth Calvary class attack submarine delivered to Indian Navy. Next, PFI had cadre to gather info, make it list NIA. Next, court grants bail to Kashmir man in terror funding case. Next, 3 LET millions death in Pulwama gunfight. Next, climate expert Deepak Das Gupta guest at Explained Life today. Next, UP officials siphon off relief money for rape victim. Then on page number 10, in that virus and fear surge in China, what's happening and why. Next, first winter fog hits Delhi. What is fog and what cause it? Next, the biodiversity commitment. Next, Dutch history of slave trade and why the country's PM has apologized. Then on page number 11, in that latest in Delhi, LG versus AEP, party gets notice to return rupees 97 crore spent on ads. Next, Karnataka sends out Belagavi signal, plans to pass resolution. Next, Gujarat AEP chief arrested over his election campaign speech on September 2. Next, Congress leader booked for remark on Irani. Next, key accused found hanging in jail hours before court appearance. Next, for bigger prize PM post, Nitish has to relinquish smaller things CM post. Then on page number 12, it's an article section. In that, no draft walls. Next, battle for Belagavi. Next, Donald Babu. Next, 60 years on the challenge. Next, the storyteller's way. Then on page number 13, in that, judicial independence above all. Next, primary health care 2.0. Next, looking back at Shaheen Bagh. Then on page number 14, in that, fear rises over new COVID wave. Countries ponder how to help XI. Next, many without medicines in surge of virus. Weinstein found guilty of rape in LA trial. Next, one missing Marine found. Next, former Nazi 97 convicted. Next, Pakistan forces storm hostage side, free all, kill 33 militants. Next, Indian origin student murder, accused unfit to stand trial. Next, Zelensky visits frontline areas of East Ukraine. Next, no debate, no vote. Spain top court halts judicial reform laws. Next, UK government refused to agree on pay demands as nurses medics strike. Next, has Kim's sister issues thread. US flees bombers stealth jets. Next, after 90 years, menorah that symbolized defense is relit in Germany. Then we comes to page number 15. In that, tax structure in auto sector needs a relook. Bhargava. Next, share buybacks via stock exchanges to be phased out. Next, RBI warns against darkening global economic outlook. Next, office leasing to rise 52% this year across top 6 cities. Next, banks write off loans worth 11 rupees 11.17 lakh crore. Then next, Fetch affirms India rating at BBB. Next, services sector hiring to stay firm in quarter 4 report. Next, on page number 17, in that, indelible impression. Next, sword of depth no longer hangs over Bhavani. Next, on page number 18, in that, Argentina's after party. Next, self-belief is the biggest takeaway. Harmanpreet. Next, live bans for invading pitch injury goalie. Next, Boston Marathon winner banded. Next, US Open camps to play at Tata Open. Next, Nikhat Simranjit advances at nationals. Next, England makes history in Pakistan with clean sweep. That much for today. Thanks for watching. Make a good day.